Welcome back to Deliberate Lives. I'm Di. Today, before the rain comes tonight and tomorrow, and possibly snow, I'm gonna try and get a shelter built for our fuel tank that we got, the 20-gallon one with wheels, right over here behind me. And I've leveled it off with the excavator, so hopefully I can get that done today. Mostly not the ideal tool, but it worked. There we go. Done. Like I said, not the ideal saw, but it worked. It's just not quite deep enough. Screws. Well, I'm sporting some new gloves. I've gone through 4 pairs since we started this project last year. Put holes in fingers of 4 of them. So I'm trying this new Wells Lamont. Has a little bit thicker leather, I think. It's not as easy to do what I need to do, but I'm gonna try that. I got one of the one I really like that wears out. Anyway, not that you care, but I have some new gloves. So I had to stop working on the shelter with the rain, at least filming it, but we got this far before we gave up. So just gonna do a few more things on it. I've decided it's not solid enough. I'll stand close so you can hear me. I've decided it's not solid enough because you can jiggle it really easy. So plus I don't think the roof is supported well enough. So I'm gonna add some 2x4s with some of the Simpson just L bracket things to help support the roof a little better and get the siding on. Oh, and also put some along the side that the siding can get drilled into. And the whole thing is not very square. The moral of the story is don't build on uneven ground because it was really hard to get everything plumb and square. It was much easier when I built the delivery box up in the garage and I had a flat cement slab to build it on. So anyway, this one's not my best build in the world, but it's gonna do the job. I just wanted to say, the Christmas present Mike gave me, these are the Milwaukee M12, and there's a driver and a drill. I love them. They're like the perfect size for my small hands. They're not super heavy, even with the bigger battery on this one. They're not heavy. I don't feel like I'm like exhausted. Sorry, you can't see my face. I don't feel like I'm exhausted using them. They're just perfect weight. I love them. So, ladies, if you have small hands like me, or guys, I guess too, these are what you want. Oh, and it's not sponsored. I just like them. Go at an angle. We'll see if I got it right. the side on. Used some of the scrap pieces for it. So we got the two sides done. Now I just have to do the back. I'm gonna try and use the scrap for that too. So we'll see. Build in the world, but it works. Okay, and then I gotta turn off that. It's back there.
Yeah.
But
I think
it'll do the job. And then I gotta do the grinding. Grind off all those. Plus the ones on that. And then paint it.
Yeah.
But it should do the job we wanted it to do, so.
Uh-huh.
Alright. I'm gonna chop this off. Thank you for helping me. Do you need help down there now?
Yeah, I do kind of need help down there.
Okay.
We have a level.
There's the finished product. It's got the fuel tank in it and the gas cans. So it looks like I built it a good size. It should fit about 4 gas cans if we want. And it's keeping it all nice and cool.
What?
See the chipmunk? On top of the log?
Yeah.
Yeah. Try to get a higher perspective. Well, the fuel shelter was strong enough, it just blew over. We had some 50-mile-an-hour gusts. And my fuel shelter, yeah. It blew over down the bank that it was on. Anyway, luckily we only had 1 can with anything in it, and it didn't leak. Only the one that was pretty well empty leaked. So, fun day. But on a positive note, it stayed together. It didn't just crush. And you know, like I said, it wasn't my best build. So I think we'll be able to roll it back up there, but then we got to find a way to make it heavier or attach it down somehow. Okay, so when your shelter blows over, you use the excavator to lift it up again. Mike is putting the chains on. Okay, there we go. We're hooking onto it with the chain. Because I was running the excavator, I couldn't keep recording, so you didn't get to see us lift it. We lifted it from the bottom with some bolts we put in it and got it up on the bank, and then we tipped it upright. So the shelter is now back upright. We removed the back section there, which means it'll get a little bit of rain and water and snow, but not bad. And it'll let the wind blow through it. And then we put some brackets down here with some stakes in it, although it was a bit dicey whether it's actually doing anything. But so the only damage that happened with it rolling over and us having to pick it up from its bottom and lift it up was the back corner. The roof was the screw broken, it was coming off. But Mike was able to fix that with some screws and some washers. So all's well. Another day of adventures is over. Thanks for watching. Remember, live life deliberately.